from Bill Belichick yesterday. I didn't see that text during the break. Somebody's acting like I'm carrying Bill's water with regard to my lead this morning. So I don't. This drives me nuts. Like, I'll just address it quick. Anybody who still thinks that it was Bill Belichick who was refusing to pay for players around here is naive. And so when Bill is on with Pat McAfee yesterday talking about the millionaire's tax that we have here in the Commonwealth, and about how it made it very difficult to sign free agents of any note. I can play the audio for you again if you want. And to try to spin that as Bill coming up with an excuse for being cheap is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
What's that millionaire's tax about?
Yeah,
that's strictly New England or what?
It's Massachusetts. Yeah. They take more from you. So virtually every player, even the practice squad, well, not, but even the minimum players are pretty close to $1 million. And so once you hit that $1 million threshold, then you pay more state tax in Massachusetts. So, yeah, just another thing you got to contend with in negotiations up there. It's not like Tennessee or, Florida or Nevada or some of these teams that have no state income tax. So you get hit pretty hard on that. With the agents, they'll come and sledgehammer you down about how much extra tax they're paying. We don't get any benefit from that.
I mean, Bill is gone, and what free agents? Did I miss something? Like what? Whom did you get in this offseason without Bill here to refuse to spend money?
The only one I'm trying to think the biggest significant free agents were guys that were already in your team that you re-signed. So because when Gerard said Big Mike, that's Michael Onwenu.
I'm assuming it is.
Right,
yes.
Right. I'm thinking, who else did you get from other teams or other free agents that were available? But Bill is right. I mean, if I play, even when I played, you thought about that kind of stuff, and especially the agents, the ones that are kind of fighting on your behalf, and they're saying to you, hey, listen, if you go to Tennessee, here's how much you're going to make. New England's only offering you this, plus you got to pay in that, because you think these guys know about the millionaire's tax in New England?
Not before they're offered.
No, not Massachusetts. They don't know until the agent says, hey, here's the difference. And so I could see agents really haggling and say, no, we need to bump that money up because I need, A, my player to get more money, but B, if my player gets more money, I get more money. Right. So I could see it.
Here comes a question on the Subaru of New England text line. Why is it not affecting other teams in the market then, Greg? It's not affecting other teams because they are willing to overpay. So I don't,
No, it's because other sports have guaranteed contracts. There's a major difference.
Okay, but if you look at it may be affecting the Red Sox. I mean, I don't think the Red Sox are willing to open the bank account up and pay guys big money currently. But it maybe when you were doing the deal with Giolito or whomever last season, that you may have had to pay more than you wanted to pay for that player. I don't know. I'm just listening to what Bill Belichick is telling you. The guy who was doing the job up until a year ago, that it is more difficult to get free agents to come here because of the additional 4% tax. It applies to business as well. People, I don't know. I don't understand how you can't understand that.
You don't think that's part of Swayman's negotiating?
100% it is.
Right.
That was Shime's lead this morning. Was the Rich Keefe scoop yesterday about Swayman wants $10 million.
All right. He's probably factoring, I got to go this high because of this extra tax. Now, other sports, it doesn't hurt as bad because the contracts are fully guaranteed, where in the NFL, it's all about the guaranteed money, and it's not fully guaranteed, so you really got to strike when the iron's hot. So if Swayman goes, okay, all right, they're offering me $8.5 or $9 million, it's not really where I want, but it's fully guaranteed.
Yeah.
Where in the NFL, the agent goes, guess what? Your contract's not fully guaranteed. So in order for New England to really get you, they have to go above and beyond.
This is Steve from Marshfield. Hey, Steve.
Hey, real quick, some numbers. So the state income tax is like 6.5, but this raises it to 10.5 for that tax bracket. So every million you make, it taxes $40,000 extra for that tax bracket. California for that tax bracket is 13.3%. So you're already 3.3% higher state income tax in Cali, but it does increase it by $40,000 per 1 million here in this state.
I mean, do you buy that it's an issue when it comes to getting free agents here, or do you think Bill is spinning it?
It has an effect for sure, but I don't think it's as huge an effect as the people who are here in the state that might want to move out to avoid the tax. I think that's a bigger issue than people who are potentially going to come here to play football.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking about it. If I know,
There you go.
if I'm thinking about it as a player, I'm saying as a player, I'm looking at, okay, so how much am I getting?
I thought
with
you were
no-
talking about with your current job.
No,
And
no,
I
no,
said,
no.
Wow.
No, but I mean, you don't think you don't think I'd love to do this from Florida or Texas?
I was wondering if you were making $1 million and
Well,
No, you
I
don't.
mean, he's worth every penny of it.
I agree.
But even if I was making,
I agree.
even
Doesn't
making,
show the tatas or whatever,
No.
but he's still a pretty good
Yeah.
ad to the
No,
show.
a big ad.
even though I'll be making less than $1 million, would you rather do the show from Massachusetts or Florida or Texas?
Probably not
I kinda
Texas.
like it
Yeah, I like.
Yeah.
I'm a New England gal.
Okay, until you see your
She
check.
wouldn't get fall in Florida.
Right.
Yeah,
She
but-
loves fall.
Every time I hear fall, I think of that Melania Trump when she's on or Ivanka Trump. She's on the swing set and she's like, fall.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Guess what? She might not get fall here,
You have
but
to find that audio, Shine.
when Courtney looks at her check and she looks at a Massachusetts check and look how much they take out of your state taxes, and then you're in Florida and Texas, and that's going to be a big fat zero. Guarantee you what? She'll put on a cowboy hat and cowboy boots real quick and be saying, "Yeehaw!" So don't let it, she'll be like, who needs fall? Who needs fall? We don't need it. Yeah, okay. So
It's her season.
Yep.
yeah, until
She loves the pumpkin spice.
I do.